All right, looks like the Tigers are up for sale. Click on the link if anybody wants the Tigers and the Dodgers. Both teams up for sale. Blah, are they still up for sale now as of joining the break? Welcome, everybody. This is break number 1071BD, 1071BD. It's a team break, 12 boxes, a select baseball hobby. As I'm getting out the boxes, getting everything all set up, those two teams still up for sale. If you're on YouTube and you want them, click on the link. It should take you right to the spot. Are you putting it up on eBay Block or just on YouTube? Dodgers always seem to hit in this break, guys. Being completely honest with you, you might not get a Shohei because he's not in here, but you're going to get everybody else. All right, there's 6. There's 6 more. 6 and 6 is 12. Alright, I'm starting the break, getting it out. You have until I open this first box completely. Blah. Are you interested, Fish? What are you interested in? We have the Dodgers and we have the Tigers. There they are, right there. There's your link. Copy and paste that into the search bar. Not the eBay bar, but the search bar. Those are the two teams available right there. If you cannot copy and paste, then just type it out, old school. Alright, I'm going to give us another minute or so. I'm going to let the cards sit right there. If anybody wants, Tigers and Dodgers. Blah, they sit. Let's go Boston and Washington. You got it, Todd. Both still there. Both alive. Dodgers and the Tigers. Links are in the descriptions or in the chat. Gonna give you about 1 more minute. You got your Golden Nick Kurtz auto today? Sick, Todd. I'm so happy for you. Dude, that card was so beautiful. Let's get another big A's hit. All right. All right, Shelby, you got it. Let's go. Oh. Okay, Shelby wants the Tigers. Shelby, you have to type that. Are you in the break already, Shelby? No. Okay, blah. What you got to do is you got to either copy that link or you got to type that link into the search bar, not your regular, not your eBay bar, okay? Type it into the search bar and it'll bring up that spot. That link right there, okay, Shelby? All right, we're getting going. Here we go, my friends. Box number 1. We got Marcelo Mayer Silver Prism. That is Christian Campbell. Christian Campbell on the tricolor. Paul Skeens is our first auto of the break. Why not? Why not Paul Skeens? Baby, let's go. Let's go. Brown, Dylan Dreeling. That is 21 of 125. Kumar Rocker, red. That is 33 of 149. Vlad Guerrero Sr. for the Angels. That's blue. Behind him is our next auto. That is Darren Baker. Darren Baker, son of Dusty Baker, who also played for who coached Washington. Coached Washington. There we go. There's Deion Sanders going to the Giants. Manny Ramirez for the Dodgers. This is Manny Ramirez. 151 out of 199. Yeah, eBay's not going to let you copy, but what they'll let you do is you can literally type it into the search bar. You could also go to the YouTube chat real quick and click on the link, because I know the link works on YouTube. Tricolor, Jordan Lawler for the Diamondbacks. Roger Clemens for Boston Silver Prism. That's Ken Griffey Jr. on the blue color match. On the dark blue Seattle. That is 17 out of 49. That is Dylan Dreeling. 95 of 125. Tricolor, Colt Emerson for Seattle. Purple, Johan Santana for Minnesota. 58 of 75. Chandler Simpson on the Silver Prism, and our patch is a 3-color patch. 3-color patch of Carson Bench for the New York Mets. That is 10 out of 49 for the Mets. All right, that was box number 1. Box number 1. All right, box number 2. Box number 2. Got Tomoyuki Sugano. Bobby Witt Jr. on the red. Select certified. That is 32 out of 99. Luke Dickerson on the tricolor. And our next auto goes to the Chicago White Sox. That's Braden Montgomery. Braden Montgomery, not numbered. Diamond Action Auto. Johnny Mize for the Giants. There's 47 out of 199. Nomar Garciaparra for the Red Sox. That is 23 out of 75. Another purple, Rogers Hornsby for the Cardinals. That is 9 out of 75. Tricolor, Cash Mayfield. San Diego for Cash Mayfield. There's Robin Ventura Brown for the White Sox, 81 of 125. Cal Ripken Jr. Silver Prism. Red, Chipper Jones for Atlanta. That is 7 out of 149. Tricolor, Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. That is James Triantos on the blue for the Cubs. We got our next auto, which is for the Dodgers. Ko-Ching Shane. Ko-Ching Shane on the auto for the Dodgers. Silver Prism, Blake Mitchell. That is Aiden Miller on the patch for the Phillies. Aiden Miller for the Phillies on the patch. This one is not numbered. Select swatch. Box number 3. Sorry guys, having issues over here. Box number 3. All right, box number 3. Here we go. I'll do it as much as I can. If I forget, I can't help it. Sometimes I do. I try to say it every time. So, yes, I will. Thank you very much. Who do you have in the break so I can make sure? All right, we got Christian Campbell on the tricolor. PJ Morlando for Miami. PJ Morlando, that's 41 out of 199. And our orange auto goes to the Seattle Mariners. That's Colt Emerson. Colt Emerson. 50 out of 75. 50 out of 75 on the auto. That is Nomar Garciaparra on the tricolor. And there is a legendary signature of Jose Canseco. Jose Canseco on the legendary signature red. That is 3 out of 99 for Oakland. That is Josue De Paula. That is 81 out of 125 for the Dodgers. Ethan Salas for the Padres. There is 104 out of 199. Kevin McGonigal, purple. Eight out of 75 for Detroit. You have multiple teams? Well, I appreciate the fact that you have multiple teams. If I miss a player, I'm sorry. If it was your team, I didn't do it on purpose. You would think if you knew your teams, though, that you should be able to see know the names of your players. Not trying to be an asshole here, but I'm just trying to say I got to get through the break, and people don't want to sit around for an hour and a half, and if I miss something, I have to go back for it, you know? So, I will do my best. All right, here we go. Carson Williams on the silver prism. There's Bobby Witt Jr. on the certified 76 of 99 for Kansas City. There's Braylon Payne for Milwaukee on the tricolor. Jacob Mizorowski on the white. 80 out of 99 for Milwaukee. David Ortiz, silver prism. James Wood for Washington. That's red, 147 out of 199. There's Braylon Payne. And our patch is Tomoyuki Sugano for Baltimore. I know, you guys know me. I always try and say the names of the players. There are times that I miss a player or two. You know what? I'm freaking human. But if you don't know your players' names, I mean, there's something wrong. Why are you buying those players? Like I said, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Box number 4. We're going, brother. We're going. I have not yet, Todd. I have not pulled a Roman Anthony auto redemption out of this yet. Tie-dye patch incoming. Tie-dye patch. Okay. All right, here we go. Box number 4. We got Reggie Jackson. That's white to 99 for the Yankees. And Darren Baker on the auto. Darren Baker for Washington. If a player has multiple teams, I'll definitely make sure I say the names. Okay, guys? That is 14 out of 99. That one's going to the Yankees. There's Noah Schultz. Silver Prism. Ben Hess on the tricolor for the Yankees. We got another legendary signature, and it's a tie-dye, and it's going to the Cardinals. Albert Pujols, tie-dye, legendary signature. Sorry, Paul, you got to go. There we go. That one is numbered 21 out of 25. Got it, Todd. For you, I'm going to try my hardest to get that. David Ortiz, that is 81 out of 199 for the Red Sox. Christian Moore for the Angels, 49 out of 75. Greg Maddux, that's brown, 96 out of 125. That is Greg Maddux, 110 out of 125 for Atlanta. Hagen Smith. We have another tie-dye. It's a phenomenon tie-dye. And this one's going to the Miami Marlins. That is Agustin Ramirez, rookie phenomenon. Drew Burris going to the non-MLB spot. That is 8 out of 49 on the neon green. Tricolor, Luis Angel Acuna. Our tie-dye patch goes to the Dodgers. Kellen Lindsey on the tie-dye 2-color patch. That is numbered 4 out of 25 for the Dodgers. Nice hit for LA. Box number 5. Got some gold. Gold coming. Looks like diamond level. And a gold patch. Gold patch. Gold diamond level, gold patch coming. All right, we'll do the diamond patch, gold patch first. Here we go. We got Slade Caldwell for the Diamondbacks, 29 of 99. Ricky Henderson, that one is numbered 24 of 149. Prince Fielder, that is 145 of 199 for Detroit. Red, Jake Arrieta, that's for the Cubbies. That is 51 of 149. Redemption. And I didn't even see it coming. That is Jackson Chourio. Jackson Chourio going to Milwaukee. Diamond Action Signatures, not numbered, Jackson Chourio. All right, and our gold patch. Gold patch. Here it is. We got Kyle Teal tricolor. Silver Prism Nomar Garciaparra. This is a rookie for the LA Angels. 3-color gold Christian Moore. Christian Moore for the Angels. Nice hit. And that one is 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 on the rookie Christian Moore. Nice hit for the Angels. Now our diamond, our gold diamond level. There's Nick Kurtz on the tricolor rookie. Tricolor rookie of Nick Kurtz. Blue, Josur Gonzalez for the San Francisco Giants. And our rookie auto goes to the A's. That is Max Muncy. Max Muncy for the A's, not numbered. Josur Gonzalez for the Giants, numbered 140 out of 199. Tricolor, there is Brady Ebel going to the non-MLB spot. Silver Prism, Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. Silver, Charlie Condon. There's Marcelo Mayer on the Phenom. 21 of 99 for the Red Sox. And our gold. Diamond level for the Yankees. All rise. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Gold, 2 out of 10. Unreal. Woo, baby. Mamba, you're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Congrats, man. That is awesome, dude. So happy for you. Box number 6. Well done. Thanks, bro. It took a lot to open up the packs, buddy. Congrats, dude. That is a sick hit. All right, box number 6. Tricolor, David Ortiz. Slade Caldwell on the silver prism. Pudge Rodriguez for Texas, 54 of 125. There's Craig Yoho for Milwaukee on the red. Craig Yoho, that is 64 out of 149. And our auto behind Mr. Yoho is Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers, not numbered. That is Ryan Sandberg for the Cubbies. Rest in peace, Rhino. 43 out of 149. Silver Prism. There's Larry Walker for Montreal going to Washington. Franklin Arias. That is for the Red Sox. Dem Boston Red Sox. Todd. Not numbered on that patch. There's Jace Lavalette blue for the non-MLB, 78 out of 199. Pee Wee Reese on the silver prism. Mariano Rivera on the tricolor. We got a purple auto rookie. Purple rookie auto of Hai Song Kim for the Dodgers. Hai Song Kim for the Dodgers. That is purple to 35, 11 out of 35. 11 out of 35. That is a tie-dye of Pedro Martinez for the Red Sox. There you go, Todd. That is 14 out of 25. Tie-dye for the Red Sox. Pedro Martinez. Colson Montgomery on the tricolor. White, that is Andrew Painter for the Phillies. That is numbered 61 of 99. 61 of 99. Box number 7. just love these wrappers. Zebra. Zebra incoming. And a patch. And gold. All right, here we go. Box number 7. All right, box number 7. Here we go. Jacob Wilson on the tricolor. Our next auto is for the Giants. There's Bryce Eldridge. Bryce Eldridge, not numbered on the auto for the G-Men. Roman Anthony for the Red Sox on the white /99. That is 31 out of 99 on the Roman Anthony. Got a green /5. And that is going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tommy Troy. Tommy Troy, green /5. 1 out of 5 on the Tommy Troy. Nice hit for the Diamondbacks. Red, Bo Jackson. That is 28 out of 149 for the Royals. Dontrell Willis on the tricolor. Jose Canseco Silver Prism. That is a phenomenon going to the non-MLB spot. That is Rintaro Sasaki gold /10. 7 out of 10 Rintaro Sasaki. Nice hit for the non-MLB spot. Yeah, so far this has been loaded. This box is definitely loaded. All right. Franklin Arias, Silver Prism for the Red Sox. Tommy Troy. Our patch is Darren Baker. Darren Baker, the touchdown maker. No, I'm kidding. Darren Baker, select swatch, not numbered. Tricolor, Deion Sanders. That one's going to Atlanta. Deion's in here in 3 teams. Our next auto is behind this red Roman Anthony, and it's a rookie, and it's Craig Yoho for the Milwaukee Brewers. Craig Yoho, red auto, 33 out of 99. Roman Anthony here, red. That is 58 out of 149. James Triantos for the Cubs, 122 out of 199. And our Zebra, goes to the Dodgers. Ko Ching Shane Zebra print for the Dodgers. Nice hit for the Dodgers. Blah, did that team actually sell finally? I hope the Dodgers sold. I hope the Dodgers went to somebody. It did not. It did not. Neither team did. Okay. Well, right now, Detroit's not doing too much, but the Dodgers are eating. Yeah, House is winning, I guess. I mean, it's a big spot. I mean, I don't know how much it's winning, but... Alright, box number 8. Hagen Smith. Hagen Smith. Silver Prism. There's Charlie Condon for Colorado. There's 12 out of 125. Austin Wells for the Yankees. 37 out of 149. That's Hank Greenberg for Detroit. 119 out of 199. Tricolor of Brock Porter. Our next auto is behind Noah Schultz, blue. Noah Schultz, blue. It's a rookie. And it's going to the Yankees. There's another one for you, Mamba. That is J.C. Escara. J.C. Escara on the auto, not numbered. For the Yankees. Noah Schultz for the White Sox. He was numbered 61 of 199. Purple for the Phillies. There's Dante Nori. 49 out of 75. Our next auto is another Legends auto. This one is not numbered. Legendary signature. How about Miggy for Detroit? Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. Not numbered. The minute I say Detroit's not hitting anything, they start hitting. The hell is with that? There's Cam Smith. Heston Kjerstad for Baltimore. 62 out of 125. Bo Jackson on the tricolor. Silver Prism. That's Nick Kurtz. And that patch behind it is P.J. Morlando for the Miami Marlins. P.J. Morlando. This one is not numbered on the P.J. Morlando. Box number 9. Box number 9. We got another gold coming. And looks like a premier level. Gold and a patch. Alright, box number 9. Cliff Lee for the Phillies. 18 out of 149. Noble Mayer, Silver Prism, Miami. Tricolor, there's Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. Our next auto is Chandler Simpson for Tampa Bay. Chandler Simpson for Tampa Bay, not numbered. There is Roy Campanella for the Dodgers. That's 17 out of 199. Heston Kjerstad, Baltimore, 78 out of 125. That is Larry Walker, blue, going to the Washington Nationals, 112 out of 199. All right, we're going to go up to our patch. Here we go. Aaron Judge on the tricolor. White, that is James Triantos, and that is a redemption. Redemption behind it. James Triantos, Cubbies, 54 of 99. Silver Prism, Nick York for the Pirates, and our patch is Jackson Chourio. Jackson Chourio. Absolutely, why not? It's my favorite saying. I got that on a t-shirt. All right, our redemption we're going to hold on to after the gold. Here we go. Let's get to the gold. Tricolor. There's Eddie Collins for the White Sox. Rogers Hornsby, St. Louis. There's Bobby Witt Jr. on the certified, 91 of 99. Our gold is Ethan Anderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Ethan Anderson, 6 out of 10. See, I didn't catch the redemption last time. I caught it this time. And we got to get our handy dandy sweat card here, so that way it rubs that good luck for Todd, who's been begging for a Roman Anthony. That's a Diamond Action signature, not numbered. Diamond Action, card number 29. I'm sorry, Todd. This is James Triantos, and this one is going to the Cubs. James Triantos going to the Cubs. can't fool Big Dog twice. No, you can't. Yes, you can. I'm real easy to fool. Box number 10. Box number 10. We need a color wheel. Because why not, right? Right, Mamba? Because why not? Let's get a color wheel. When this stuff first came out, I pulled an Aaron Judge color wheel. Because why not? Let's pull a second one, right? See? See, he agrees with me. Let's pull another Aaron Judge color wheel. Ooh, do we have a patch auto in this one? I think we do. That's a patch auto, guys. Patch auto. Woohoo! A patch and a patch auto. What's up? Alright, let's do the patch first. We'll see the patch auto. Here we go. Box number, what are we on? My goodness, 10 already. Let's go. Tomoyuki Sagano. There's Robin Yount for Milwaukee. That is 125 out of 199. I see tie-dye coming, guys. Luke Dickerson. There it is. Tie-dye. That's going to the Boston Red Sox. Todd's second tie-dye of the break. Yes, I see what's behind it. It's an auto right behind it. 25 out of 25. There's no crying in baseball. Exactly. And that's J.C. Escara for the second time on the auto for the Yankees. There's no crying in baseball. There's Ben Hess for the Yankees on the white, 32 of 99. And our patch goes to Dante Nori. Dante Nori for the Phillies on the silver prism and on the patch. This is a Sparks patch for the Phillies. Sparks patch for the Phillies. Alright. We got a patch auto there, so I'm going to grab half the stack. That is Drew Burris for the non-MLB spot, Silver Prism. Dylan Dreeling for Texas. That is red and 124 out of 149. Larry Walker for the Washington Nationals, 24 of 199. Green, neon green of Seaver King for Washington. And let's get to that patch auto. Let's get to that patch auto. Here we go. Tricolor, Noah Schultz. Tricolor, Rentaro Sasaki for the non-MLB spot. And our patch auto. Looks like Miami Marlins colors. It is. It is Florida Marlins or Miami Marlins Pudge Rodriguez on the bat auto. Bat auto. Game used bat. It should be game used. Veterans are usually game used. Yes, this is game used bat. 14 out of 49 for the Miami Marlins. Dude, this has been a really good break for a lot of veterans. Wow. Pudge, baby. That's right. Pudge, baby. Let's do this. We'll work this around like that. Since that's a patch and that's already set up for a patch, let's put that there. And put Pudge, baby, right there. That's pretty sick. And the fact that it's going to Florida. I mean, everybody knows Pudge, Texas. You know, you would think for sure, but I love it. Love it, the fact it's going to the Marlins. That's a nice wall right there, baby. It's a nice wall. We got 2 boxes left. Can we add to the wall? I'm not sure we can. I mean, I don't know if I have room. I know we can because this product is awesome. So, when this product came out, it was so nice. Some Padres. All right, let's try and get some Padres. Let's go. I'm sorry, I've been neglecting the Padres tonight. I'm sorry. Come on, let's get you a nice Ethan Salas autograph. I know that Ethan Salas, I believe, has autographs, if I remember right in this. So. All right, here we go. And Houston. All right, let's get some Houston too. Yeah, we got Cam Smith. I know he has autographs in this too. Cam Smith has autos. Ethan Salas has diamond action autos. Cash Mayfield, I believe, has autos, if I remember right. These packs are a pain in the ass. Some boxes, they're wonderful. Some boxes are a pain in the ass. All right. All right, guys, here we go. Last 2 boxes. Last 2 boxes. This is box number 11. J.D. Dix for the Arizona Diamondbacks. 124 out of 125. There's Chase Meadroth for the White Sox. 125 out of 125. Luke Keyshaw on the tricolor. Augustin Ramirez tricolor. We got purple of Noble Mayer for Miami. Noble Mayer for Miami, 64 out of 75. Ethan Holiday Silver Prism non-MLB spot. All right. Let's just do the first auto right here. All right, here we go. First auto. That's Joser Gonzalez on the Silver Prism. Neon green of Roberto Clemente for the Pirates. Our first auto. That is for Houston. There you go. Pitcher. We got Walker Janik on the auto. Not numbered. Nice one for Houston. Walker Janik's going to be good. The kid is going to be real good. There's so much shuffling of players this year. I hope he's still with Houston. Like, Luis Angel Acuna is no longer with the Mets. So, alright, second auto. There you go. Alright, Hitcher, I made you happy. Spencer Jones for the Yankees. 136 out of 199. Tricolor of Noah Schultz. Our next auto goes to Detroit. That is Kevin McGonigal for the Detroit Tigers. Kevin McGonigal for Detroit. And our patch. That is Cal Ripken for Baltimore. 130 out of 199. Christian Campbell Silver Prism for the Red Sox. That is Hagen Smith on the Spark patch for the White Sox. Hagen Smith Spark patch for the White Sox. That one is not numbered. We got one box to go. Let's get a color wheel. Come on. Color wheel or another huge auto. Even though I think we've gotten like 4 legendary autos in this break. I believe it's 4 legendary autos, counting the patch auto with Ivan Rodriguez. All right. Last box. Good luck again, guys. Thank you all for being part. Let's do this. First pack has our first auto. There's Ozzie Smith for San Diego. And we're going to sit that there. It's not numbered. First auto is behind Jarlin Susana. That is Johan Santana. Tricolor for Minnesota. We got purple of Bobby Witt Jr. You know what? We haven't pulled his auto tonight. That's surprising. Now that I say that, it's probably going to come out. I hope not. We need to share the wealth. Our patch is right here behind Alex Gordon. That is Yadi Molina on the Silver Prism. 6 packs to go after this one. There's Darren Erstead for the Angels. That is James Triantos for the Cubbies. This is White, 17 out of 99. Tie-dye. It's not an auto. But it is going to Washington. That is Brady House. Brady House on the tie-dye. 9 out of 25. That's my birthday card. Ryan Johnson for the Angels. 44 out of 199. Three packs to go. Here's our second auto. gonna be, and it's blue, so we're gonna sit it right there. And it's behind Roger Clemens of all people. That's a tie-dye Jose Canseco. 13 out of 25. Nice hit for the A's. Silver, Braden Montgomery for the White Sox. That is Cam Smith for Houston. 8 out of 149. We got 3 cards left. We'll do our patch first. Alex Gordon, Silver Prism. That is going to Cleveland, and that's a nice hit. That is Travis Bazzana. Travis Bazzana on the Spark patch for Cleveland. That is Jarlin Susanna Brown. This is not a rookie on the signature. That is Coaching Shane for the Dodgers. This is prospect Coaching Shane for the Dodgers on the not numbered auto. Jarlin Susanna, that is numbered 27 out of 125. And to finish the break with a blue auto. Blue auto. Diamond action. That is going to Texas. Evan Carter. Evan Carter for Texas. 41 out of 49. 41 out of 49. And there, my friends, is your break. Let me clear the table real quick, and we'll go ahead and get our recap in. That is a nice Evan Carter, bro. Very nice to 49. All right. That is all of our patches and autos, guys. Alright, we had a couple of nice Nick Kurtz hits, guys. Couple of nice Nick Kurtz. We didn't have any Drake Baldwins, but we had some Nick Kurtzes. That's a Silver Prism Nick Kurtz and a Tricolor Nick Kurtz on the concourse level. Nice hits. Nice Nick Kurtz. Alright, let's do it, guys. Recap time. These are to $199. $199? Are you out of your mind? Here we go. Ryan Johnson, Cal Ripken, Spencer Jones, Larry Walker, Robin Yount, Roy Campanella, Larry Walker, Noah Schultz, Hank Greenberg, James Triantos, Jace Lavolette for the non-MLB spot, Josué Gonzalez, Prince Fielder, David Ortiz, Ethan Salas, P.J. Morlando, James Triantos, Johnny Mize, that's going to the Giants, Manny Ramirez, that one's for the Dodgers, and Vlad Guerrero for the Angels. To 149, red, we got Cam Smith, Dylan Dreeling, Cliff Lee, Austin Wells, Roman Anthony, Bo Jackson, Ryan Sandberg, Craig Yoho. We got Ricky Henderson, Jake Arrieta, James Wood, Chipper Jones, Kumar Rocker. To 125, Jarlin Susanna, J.D. Dix, Chase Meadroth, Heston Kjerstad. Heston Kjerstad again, Charlie Condon, Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge for Texas. This is Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux again. Josue De Paula. Robin Ventura. Dylan Dreeling. And Dylan Dreeling again. To 99. James Triantos. Ben Hess. Bobby Witt Jr. James Triantos. Roman Anthony. Andrew Painter. Marcelo Mayer. Slade Caldwell. Reggie Jackson. Jacob Mizorowski. Bobby Witt Jr. and Bobby Witt Jr. again. to 75. Bobby Witt Jr., Noble Mayer, Dante Nori, Christian Moore, Kevin McGonigal, Rogers Hornsby, Nomar Garciaparra, and that is Johan Santana for Minnesota. To 49, we got Roberto Clemente, Seaver King, Drew Burris for the non-MLB spot, and Ken Griffey Jr. on the Select Certified Blue. To 25, that is just the base cards. All right, we got Jose Canseco, Brady House, Triz Speaker, Pedro Martinez, and Agustin Ramirez. Our golds and our greens. Ethan Anderson, gold for Baltimore. Rintaro Sasaki for the non-MLB spot. Phenomenon for gold, also 7 out of 10. And then Tommy Troy for Arizona. That is green, 1 out of 5. Our patches. Spark Patch, Travis Bazana, Hagen Smith, Dante Nori. Select Swatch, Jackson Churio. Spark of PJ Morlando. Swatch of Darren Baker. Spark of Franklin Arias and Tomoyuki Sugano. Swatch of Aiden Miller. Our blue spark is Carson Benj on the 3-color for the Mets. That is 10 out of 49. Our tie-dye is for the Dodgers. Kellen Lindsey, 2-color. Tie-dye to 25, 4 out of 25. And our gold, it goes to the Angels. That is a 3-color patch. Gold for Christian Moore and the LA Angels, 7 out of 10. All right, our Diamond Action autos. We have Kevin McGonigal for the Detroit Tigers. Walker Janik, Houston. We have Chandler Simpson, Tampa Bay. Bryce Eldridge, San Francisco. Kellen Lindsey, the Dodgers. Max Muncy, the A's. Darren Baker, Washington. Braden Montgomery, the White Sox. Darren Baker, Washington. This is Jackson Churio for Milwaukee. And James Triantos for the Cubs. Those were all not numbered. Your Diamond Action numbers. We got Colt Emerson to 75 for Seattle. And Evan Carter for Texas to 49. Our base autos. We got Ko Ching Shane for the Dodgers. J.C. Escara has Twins for the Yankees. Paul Skeens. Ko Ching Shane, he's got a twin for the Dodgers. And then Miguel Cabrera on the legendary signature, not numbered. Our red to 99 is Craig Yoho for Milwaukee. And legendary signature Jose Canseco for the Oakland A's. We have Hai Song Kim for the Dodgers on the rookie auto, purple to 35. Our zebra print goes to the Dodgers. That's Ko Ching Shane again. And our big hits of the break. Our patch auto, Pudge Rodriguez. This is numbered 14 out of 49 on the game used bat and auto. That is Albert Pujols on the tie-dye auto, legendary signature 21 out of 25. And your MVP back-to-back for the New York Yankees, gold. And this is on the diamond level, 2 out of 10. There is your break, my friends. I appreciate you all for being here. Hope to see you guys next time. Hope you had a good time. I will talk to you soon. Peace.